Okay, so we were talking about the American dream of our generation and whether or not when we graduate and go to the real world that you think that this dream will translate, or do you think it's more just like a college dream or something that'll fade away when we grow up?
I see a lot of the senior friends that I have are going out to do Teach for America or Jesuit Volunteer Corps, or a couple of them want to take off some time traveling. And like that's what I see our American dream morphing into is like doing something enjoyable and not, I don't know, being forced to work right away and kind of pursuing like your own interests and your own happiness. And so it all sounds like really exciting when I hear everyone talking about this, but I think the reality is that only a small percentage are really going to go through with like the interviews for Teach for America or the planning for doing a Europe trip, and a lot of them will just kind of, I don't know, I guess get scared, especially about our economic situation, get scared that there's not the security with doing that like kind of fluffiness, and they might just enter the workforce. So I think right now we're at the prime of like our dream stage, and we have all these aspirations, but it's really gonna separate the individuals, those who actually like stick with the dream and maybe have to like sacrifice money or um, other things to do the dream, and those of us who just kind of not give up, but set our dreams aside to face reality sooner.
So, what is your personal dream, and do you see yourself following through with it, or do you think it's gonna get pushed to the wayside when major responsibilities kick in?
Um, I think my American dream would be to have like a big loving family, and I don't think that work or travel or volunteer is going to get in the way of that. Like my dream is to look back and see like the family that I've created, and also my family like I'm still in contact with, but just like almost like a living legacy of my life, like the people that I've touched and people that I've raised, and I don't think that work or anything else will get in the way of it, because I'll use it like I'll incorporate it into my family. I'll be a working mother, or I'll volunteer when I can, or travel with my family. So I think the way I've picked my dream, I think I will be able to like face the real world and still be happy in the end.
Last question. Do you think that what you just described is farther from your parents' idea of the American dream than you originally thought? Like when we first started talking, because it really sounds like maybe there aren't as few differences between the two generations' dreams than we originally thought. Like, do you think that your parents have inspired you when you decided on what your idea of the American dream was?
Um, Actually, now that I talk about it, I know when I say I want to look back and have a loving family and have incorporated work and giving back and travel and happiness, my parents really have done that, and they've done it well, and they've taught us to appreciate traveling and to give back, and they find happiness in their own hobbies. And so I think I have seen how they've lived their lives and raised me, and that probably has affected my view of the American dream. So it actually, now that I think about it, is kind of similar. I think I want to put a little bit more emphasis on some things than they did. And that comes with like the volunteer, because I want to take time off to volunteer after college. But I guess they have had a big influence on how I view the world and my goals and happiness and my dreams.
All right. Well, thanks for your insight.
You're welcome.
Bye bye.
Bye.